how are you guys? Well, my name is Gina, if you've never watched any of my videos. And I'm going through this whole targeted, individual, blacklisted, unwanted citizen of the, I guess, world thing. Anyway, you guys, I've always loved, people have talked about movies and stuff that are really, I don't know, good about mentioning what we're going through. So, I've always loved the Twilight Zone. Twilight Zone, I think, is awesome. And I made a folder of Twilight Zone, and here are the ones that you should watch. The Monsters Are on Maple Street. Really good one. Let the Punishment Fit the Crime. Yeah, definitely watch that one. To See the Invisible Man. Yes, watch that one. And Chosen. Okay, these are awesome. I've always loved the Twilight Zone. Now, that one, Let the Punishment Fit the Crime, is Tales from the Crypt. But I've always thought the Twilight Zone is awesome. I'm not so much into TV, but I'm always going to love the Twilight Zone. If you've noticed, Rod Serling was so ahead of his time because so much of what he did as science fiction is happening now. So anyway, you guys should really watch those. And what's funny is I thought of them right away when I was going through this, when I figured out what was going on, because like I said, it's a show that I've watched consistently, you know, off and on YouTube, because I like the old shows. I mean, I'll look up like Roseanne or stuff like that. Anyway, Monsters Are on Maple Street. Let the Punishment Fit the Crime. Yeah, that's a real good one, you guys. Watch it. Another thing, movies that are awesome that you should watch, Fallen, with Denzel Washington and John Goodman. Speaking of Roseanne, John Goodman, you know, the dad from Roseanne. Always comedy. Well, in the movie Fallen, John Goodman shows how awesome and versatile of an actor he is, because he can play the scary guy really good. Very convincing. I thought, wow. Because before I watched it, I thought, well, John Goodman's supposed to be one of the bad guys. I just don't see it. This is going to be a drag. And then I thought, good God, I saw it. It's like, wow. He can be a scary guy, and he can play a really good scary guy. And then the movie Cube. That was an HBO special movie. And I'm not going to give it away. One thing about Fallen that is stripped out is it's like he's being stalked by a demon. And the demon goes person to person and is following him. And I won't say anything more than that. That movie is like 15, maybe 20 years old. And I remember watching it way back in the day. And I thought, wow, man, that is like a really creepy movie. And it was really, really, it's really good. So, but then it's one of the first ones that came to mind, just like the Twilight Zone ones. First thing that came to mind when I found out what was going on. Cube, similar, although good God. Cube, ugh. It's good, but thank God we're not in the cube. But what I found interesting about the cube, well, I'm not going to say that because it'll give something away. Watch it. It's good. And especially Fallen. Anyway, I just thought I'd share those interesting things that I think you should watch that kind of pertain to what we're going through. And there's one other in the Twilight Zone, my Twilight Zone file, like A Dream to Remember or something like that. You should watch that too. All of these that I put on there are kind of like along the lines of what we're going through. So you guys have a good day. Check them out. It's pretty funny. well, ironic. I don't know if funny is the word. Although I must say my sense of humor has gotten a lot more sarcastic than before. Anyway, have a good day.